good, good night. Yeah, what's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? It's the kid Lucky Me here, and you're watching. If you're on here, subscribe. This is the Lucky Me Show. I'm gonna be putting more and more content for the next 30 months. I'm gonna be heavy on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I'm with the Facebook, but now we're gonna bring it all the way back to where it originated, which is YouTube, where I'm gonna really be investing my time in YouTube. So if you're watching, you know what I'm saying, click the like button, subscribe, tell a friend. You know, my Cash App would be down in the bottom. I'm homeless, so that's why I gotta do these videos again, because I'm homeless. I'm sleeping on my friend's couch. This is my friend's couch, and this is where I'm sleeping. And so what I'm gonna do is start a series called Elmira Girls, the series. And I'm gonna be talking about encounters, dates with, and you know, I've been with over 100 Elmira girls. And I think you guys would wanna know some of the stories. You know what I'm saying? Some of the girls that you would never think, you would never thunk it, they may say. And let's get right into it. So episode number 1, which is this one, we're gonna call it Miss Griswaud. You know what I mean? We're not gonna really put her whole name, but you know, you guys connect the dots or whatever. You want extra thing. She's short, fluffy, blonde hair. She talks like she's from the country or whatever. Got a southern twang to her voice. But shout out to her, whatever she got going on. But you know, these are no lies. These are all real stories, and let's get into it. So when I first came to Elmira, I was trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying? I knew it was like a lot of snow bunnies, and I was, you know what I'm saying, rabbit hunting, you know what I'm saying? I had my shotgun. It was rabbit season out here. Boom, I hit her with the shotgun. Bam. So I hit her with the shotgun. She agreed to go on a date with me or whatever. I noticed when I first moved out here that a lot of girls, they just wanted to smoke weed and, you know, get happy family, and they didn't want to do nothing. Like, they didn't want to do activities. You know, they wore pajamas. I just thought I was in the Twilight Zone. But hey, here I am new, 2010, April, in Elmira, New York. So boom, she picked me up in her nice little whip or whatever. I think she was from Southport or something like that, if I can remember vaguely. But she picked me up. I used to live at 313 Penn Ave, right next to the laundromat. And I used to rent a room from the guy that eventually sold me the store. But we'll get into that in a different episode. So anyway, so we go on a date. We go to one of my favorite places, is Fridays. I'm lactose intolerant, right? Let's throw that out there. You know, in school I used to fart and all those different things like that. I'm silly. So cheese, orange juice, those different things, those shit give me the bubble guts. But anyway, so I go there, she ordered, I ordered. I got like it's like this Cajun noodle Parmesan thing. It's kind of spicy with the Parmesan stuff on top, chicken platter thing from Fridays. And I think she had a salad and she had something else. And so, you know, we vibing. It's good, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I meet her for the first time. She had on like some sandals, but she was real short. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna bust her ass. You know what I'm saying? But she was very nice, nothing bad about her. She didn't really have, like, you know, no crazy fat ass, but for her size, she had a nice some little pancakes back there, whatever. Her boobs, I noticed that boobs is in the sky. But she was short, she was cute, she was kind. And I just thought it was dope. She was a woman of her word, picked me up, boom, we went and got something to eat. And so while we there, I'm silly, so I got some crayons and we're coloring and we're vibing. I'm like, yeah, this is a score. I'm gonna knock her down. Maybe not today, but she feeling me, I'm feeling her. I'm gonna knock it down. I know I'm gonna knock it down. I wasn't looking for no girlfriend like that. I was just looking for her probably to get a nut off, to be totally honest, just to be honest. But we vibing. And so, so I bust the food down, boom, boom, and I order orange juice, boom. And the lady, you know how they do, they go, would you like dessert? I'm like, damn, nigga, how you know I got that much? You know what I'm saying? Yes, we'll have dessert. So we had some brownie bowls with the brownie with a scoop of ice cream with the syrup on it, whatever. I was trying to act like I was balling, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. So now I got the ice cream in my system, I got the cheese, I got the orange juice, boom, boom. Now, I didn't know that she was going to invite me back to the crib. I thought she was going to drop me back home. We link another day, blah, blah, blah. Remember, I didn't know Elmira girls at this point. I'm new to the town. So as we leaving, she's like, well, what you want to do? She said, well, we can go back to my house. We can watch a movie. I go, oh, wow. I said, I like movies. I'm a movie buff. So we started talking about movies and stuff like that. So I said, oh, yeah, I'm going to the crib. I'm going to the crib. So now I'm in the car. I was like, where you live at? She's like, I live close to where you live at. I live in Southport. I was like, I guess, whatever that is. So we get to the crib. No, I'm sorry. So on the way, halfway we get there, the music is blasting and stuff, and my stomach started to act up. I started getting the bubblies, like, rrr. My stomach started to do mad flips. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, what's going on here? So I thought maybe I had to fart or something like that. So I said, fuck it. When I get out the car, I'm gonna let her go a little ahead of me, and I'm just gonna bust ass and then just let it crowd dust behind me or whatever. So the closer we got to our house, I was like, damn, I really gotta fart. I really gotta fart. Like the orange juice and the milk, that shit was doing numbers on my stomach. I'm like, oh, I'm in the car, like, ah. So we get out the car, and I go into the crib and work through the house. You know what I'm saying? Nice little living room set up. Nice little soft carpet, make you want to rub your toes. Took my shoes off, being very hospitable and things of that nature. And she had a long couch, a little couch, and a TV. And she had like the kitchen was kind of open. And so, you know, I play shy guy. And I sat on the couch to the side right here. So I sat on the couch. She sat right there. So she popped in a movie or whatever. I think we were watching Love and Basketball or something. And my stomach was just going crazy. So she go, yo, you want something to drink? I said, yeah, can I get a water, please? 'Cause I thought maybe the water would balance out, you know what I'm saying, my walls and I'll be good. Nope. Bust the water down. That shit pushed it down more. So I'm sitting on the couch, this and that, whatever, boom, boom. So now we watching the movie for about 20 minutes or whatever. But as like in between the scenes of the movie where it gets quiet, my shit is just like going crazy. I'm like, oh my God, I think I got shit. And so I'm sitting here and I'm just moving around. I'm like, I'm like, she's like, you all right? I said, yeah, I'm okay. I'm just, just trying to get comfortable or whatever. So she looking at me like, why this nigga ain't trying to make a move? Whatever, this now, whatever. And I was like 30 minutes into the movie. I said, yo, miss, you got a bathroom? Please, I should use or whatever. So boom, her bathroom's up the stairs. And so, boom, I was like, yeah, boom. So I go upstairs and she has the littlest bathroom of all time. Like, I promise you, it's the little bathroom. It was like, I don't know if you guys seen something about Mary or Dumb and Dumber, but it was a really small bathroom, but she had like a little window or whatever. So I thought maybe I just had to fart or something like that, and then I would have been good. I could air it out, and then, you know what I'm saying, look at her cabinet, spray myself with one of her smell good sprays, and I'll be good to go. Good to go, get back down, bust this little thick little snow bunny ass or whatever the case may be. So boom, I go into the bathroom, shit shooting out my balls, shooting out my ass, falling, hitting the toilet. It's like a war is going crazy in there. Oh my goodness, my stomach was just crazy in the bathroom. It was smelling crazy. It was going crazy. So I opened the little window, whatever. It was like this much of a crack. I'm trying to get the air out the window or whatever. I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm like, what's going on? So boom, I'm trying to get the air out the window, And I look down. I think I got doo-doo on the back of the seat. It was just crazy. It just shot out. So boom. So I finally get everything out, and so I'm cleaning up the bathroom and all the stuff like that, whatever the case may be. And the smell, it was just so crazy. So now I'm like smelling my clothes, because it can stick to the fabric. I didn't want it to hang on to the fabric, and then I go downstairs and it's just hanging on. And she's like, yo, you shit it in my bathroom? I didn't want her to know that I shit it, but I was in the bathroom for like a half an hour or whatever. She's like, yo, everything okay there? I'm like, yes, everything's fine. So then now I'm like, I really gotta hurry up. So I'm in the bathroom now, trying to air it out. So I cleaned up everything or whatever. Boom, the bathroom smelled crazy. So now I got, you know how when you take a shit, you gotta sit on one butt cheek because you raw or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because I had to use tissue, and I used one of my socks or whatever. I used one of my socks because she didn't have no baby wipes, because I wanted to get a good wipe. And so I go downstairs and I sit on the couch, and she comes, sits on the couch next to me, and she starts to like make a move. I'm like, oh, these little Elmira girls is aggressive. It's just aggressive. She aggressive. but I just wasn't in the mood, 'cause I just took a shit, and I just felt weird and whatever. And then I was like, yo, miss, I'm sorry I had to, you know what I'm saying, mess your bathroom up or whatever. She's like, oh, that's fine, this now, whatever. It's like she didn't even care. And so she's trying to make a move. And so she's next to me, and then my stomach started to act up again. Started acting up again, boom, boom, boom. Long story short, she had got mad that I wasn't like taking her advances as she was trying to make a move on me. It wasn't her though, but it was me, because I wasn't feeling good, because my, you know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting on one butt cheek. She's trying to touch me. I'm like weirded a little bit, whatever. And then I was like, miss, you got something else to drink? She gave me some more water, whatever. So she kind of got the point, and she sat on the other seat. Long story short, you know what I mean? We watched the movie, and I ain't do nothing with her. She was hot. She was hot. Blazing. She was hot. And she was like, well, the movie's over. She's like, well, I can drop you back off now. And I was like, yep, I guess we can, you know. So I get in the car. It was just a quiet ride back. You know what I'm saying? It's real quick, because Southport and, you know, South Elmira or whatever, it's like close. So she dropped me off. And I figured, 'cause I paid for the meal, that I get another date or whatever the case may be. And during the date, she had told me that she liked daisies or whatever the case may be. So like, you know, a couple days later, I went to Tops when it was there, got her some daisies. She picked them up. She's like, oh, you got. So I was trying to facilitate, you know what I'm saying, another date. Nope. She didn't even give me another shot. I took a shit at her house, and she never invited me back over, because I took a doo-doo at her house or whatever the case may be. So that's my story with Miss Griswaud. I had a good time. I'm sorry I took a shit at your house, miss. I'm sorry. I had to go, and I never got a chance to hit. Sidebar, right? I had learned that even at that time, she was going through addiction and different things like that. Like, I didn't know. I didn't see her as that type of person. So even if it would have worked out, I would have been dealing with a girl who had some type of addiction, which is kind of weird to me, that these girls don't tell men up front that, hey, I do this or I do that, and I dibble and dabble, to give us a chance to even, you know, consider if we want to deal with someone who does that type of stuff. And so I just want to say shout out to Ms. Griswaud. You know, like I said, the only clue I'm going to give you guys is that she's short. She's really short, and she's kind of like fluffy. That's what I'm going to give her, fluffy. And she talks like she's from like a cowgirl or whatever. But she's a very sweet girl. And salute to her. And thank you, miss, for being the first girl to invite me to Elmira as far as the show. And we had a good thing. So shout out to her. So this is episode number 1. And I want to thank you guys for watching. Subscribe. Tell a friend. It's only going to get better and better from this. And we're going to sign out like this. Peace.